In the name of God, the compassionate, the merciful. I'm going to continue with page 2. There's on top of the page 2, there's one sentence, number 1. Well, if you actually look at this sentence, we understand that the sentence is not grammatical. What does it mean? It means that native speakers of English never say something like this. That John left early seemed. That John left early seemed. You see, English speakers never ever say something like this. So anytime we want to say that a sentence is not good, it is not grammatical, we write something like a star or an asterisk in front of the sentence. Okay? An asterisk in front of the sentence means that it is ungrammatical. So anytime in this book we have something like an asterisk in front, we say that English speakers never say something like this. Okay? Well, now let's go to the page, the same page, page 2, paragraph 2 of 1.1, okay? Beginning with development, okay? Well, actually, if you look at this these lines, line 3 is important, beginning with the origins, okay? The origins of such ideas as competence, performance, or innateness of language, okay? Line 3, there are 3, in fact, terminologies which actually Chomsky uses all the time. One is competence, the other is performance, and the other is innateness of language. Well, what does the first one as competence mean? Competence is the ability, the knowledge that native speakers of a language have, okay? So you are able to talk Arabic. I am able to talk Farsi. What do we say? Chomsky says Arabic speakers have the Arabic competence. Chomsky says that Farsi speakers have a Farsi competence. And English speakers have an English competence. So what is competence? Competence is your ability to talk a language. Like what? Like your mother tongue. Okay? So you are competent. You are competent as an adjective form of your language. Okay? It means that you are able to talk your language. The next one is performance. What is performance? Performance is by the use of, look at me everybody. Performance is the ability to produce, is the actual performance. Actual, in fact, saying things in your mother tongue. I am actually speaking in English now. I am speaking in English, so it is my performance when I speak English. Okay, when I speak English, I have got the performance. When I keep silent like this, there is no performance. Okay. What about you? You are listening to me using your ears. Okay. Using your ears, okay, to your ears. Well, what do you do at that time, at this time? You are listening to Professor Piruz. You are listening to Professor Piruz. What does it mean? You are performing the act of listening. Okay? So performance have got 2 forms. One is the production, and the other is, in fact, the act of listening. These are the performance. So together with competence, these are the things that we have about language. So we say When we speak a language, we have number one, the competence, we are able to do it, and we are in fact, in addition to be able to, we can produce and in fact talk or listen. Okay, these are our performances. Okay, so is it possible to have competence without performance? Yes. When I am asleep, when you are at night, when you are sleeping, okay, you have got the competence, but there is no performance. Okay, why? You are sleeping. Now, do you have a performance? Yes. What are you doing? You are in fact listening to Professor Piruz. So it is a performance by you. Okay? And, well, suppose you are in a hospital. Suppose I am in a hospital. Okay? Why? Because I have got a very kind of disease. Maybe I cannot talk. Maybe, in fact, I cannot talk easily. Why? Because I am badly affected by, let's say, a kind of virus. So, there is no performance. There is bad performance. But you have got the ability to talk. When you are back home, when you recover from your illness, I recover from my illness, what happens to me? Again, I can talk. So this part of thing is competence. So we have got two things together. The ability to produce, competence, and the actual producing, performance. Okay? These are the two things that you need about Chomskyan ideas about language. Okay? Number 3 is excellent. The innateness of language. The innateness of language is so important. The innateness of language. What does it mean? It means that, before we are born, we have had language. We are born with a language. Okay? What language? No language. But we have got this ability to talk. All humans are able to talk. Human beings have got, in fact, something called language. And this is inside their genes, G-E-N-E, gene, inside their genes. So genetically, we are able to talk. So let us come back and find this word. What was it? Line 3 of the second paragraph. Okay? At the end of the line 3, we have innateness of language. What does it mean? It is inside us. Okay? It is inside us, and we are born with this ability to talk. We are born with this ability to talk. What does it mean? Simply, it means that there is no animal that can talk. There is no animal that can talk. Monkeys cannot talk. Parrots cannot talk. Monkeys cannot talk. Yes, but monkeys, no, they are not able to talk. They are able to mimic. They are able to, in fact, copy. They are able to mimic, to copy, to imitate. Parrots are able to talk. No. They are not. They are able to mimic. They are able to imitate. They are able to copy. So if there's something like Nokia tune of a cell phone, Well, we remember 10 years ago we had Nokia tunes. It's easy for the parrots to produce the Nokia tunes. Okay? Is that language? No. Sometimes they have something like a verse from the Quran. No, this is not language. This is only mimic. So, according to Chomsky and Chomsky's ideas, there is something called innateness of language. What does it mean? Only humans are able to talk. Well, I'm just finishing this part in order to go to the next, in fact, part. Thank you.